Hello, creative souls. Welcome to Dress to be Blessed. I'm Ariana, and we have so much more to learn and discover, so follow for more. Today, we want to work on embroideries, and I chose to do it with golden because it matches the vibe of the dress, obviously. So, first, you need to make sure that you've done everything you have to do on the base. Like here, I have a skirt. You should draw it totally, and you should draw all the shadows you need because embroidery would be the final part, and it's better not to make any other changes afterwards. So make sure you finish everything before. So I'm using acrylic paint color. This is golden acrylic paint color, and the brand is not important. You can use any brand you have. So I'm using a brush for this work. It's the most small one. It's 000 because I want it to be so delicate and try to put on the pattern. For this pattern, I just draw it with normal pencil. And you can also fade it a little bit if you want it to be not that obvious like this. For the video, I needed it to be obvious, so I didn't fade it. You can use a eraser to fade the pattern first and then apply your acrylic. So consider that it takes so much time and you need to be patient and do it so slowly. Now the video is in fast speed, so you don't need to do it so fast, and you should put so much more time on it. It almost took 40 minutes for me for finishing this applying work. You can already see the glowing golden shine. You can also use the pencil for saving some shadows. As you can see, we have some shadows in outlines because I didn't erase the pencil. So if you want it to be more obvious, the golden part, you can apply one time the acrylic, let it dry for like 10 minutes, and you can apply another layer on top to make it like more notable and more obvious. So now, after finishing and letting it dry, I like to give it some shadow to make it more obvious and more separate from the base because it's not a painting on the dress, it's embroidery and it has its own texture. So I use a fine liner pen to give it some shadows and make it more notable. You should consider the side that you have the light, so apply the shadows better in this way. Also inside the pattern, like when you have free space, you can add some shadows. Don't make so much shadows because we need just a small layer. This color that I'm using for my fine liner pen, it's kind of beige color, which can be a good shadow for gold. So now I'm using a polychromos pencil for adding some shadow to the base, which is the skirt, the pink skirt, because embroideries have their own texture and they are separate from the base, which is the garment under. So if you want to show the stitches, we need some shadow on the base also. It should be so bright and you don't need to put so much pressure on your hand. Just do it so softly and let your pencil to move freely. It's not that obvious in the final work, but it makes so much, it's so important to do it, because these small details makes the final work and make it more natural, even if it's not that obvious from the first sight. So here we are trying to show the garment and showing that it is something stitched and sewed, especially in the places that we have a massive embroidery, which is obviously heavier. You can add a little bit more shadow in that internal part. So this would be the final part, and after this we are done. For watching the final work for the picture, you can follow my Instagram page, and if you're interested in learning more, you can subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like. Bye.